Hi, Patrick here from Cheetah Will View. Well, I have a puzzle box today. Um, so anyway, our good friends from Bayview Entertainment sent us a couple of movies to review. We haven't done a couple. We haven't done any of these in a while, and so our good friend Peter sent us a couple to look at, and so we did. Well, we're going to. We have. Um, the first movie that we watched is The Wilderness Hotel. Now, in all honesty, I have never seen, in all the times that I've had to review a movie, gotten less information than I got for this one. I absolutely know nothing about this movie, and there is nothing out there to tell me about it other than press releases. So, I will do my best. Um, this movie was originally called The Hotel, or The Hotel, and then it was called the Wilderness Hotel. Um, while it originally was released in 2017, Bayview Entertainment is releasing it this year for them. For this is their release, and it's really perplexing because this movie isn't your typical movie. It doesn't really play out like a movie. It plays out like a TV pilot. Uh, it's only 63 minutes long, and it plays out like a pilot. I'm going to read the back of the cover for you, and then I'll tell you some thoughts because I do have a few. An unknown creature from the Earth's interior attempts to infect humans with its own virus. A hotel in the wilderness is it's the next target as it rapidly approaches the surface. What happens next in this scare-soaked tale from Dawei Lee, the creator of Perfect Horror, will leave you gasping. In Mandarin with English subtitles. Okay, so this is the pilot. This is the plot, the best I could discern it. There's a young married couple on the road. Their car breaks down. Um, as they are trying to figure out what to do next, um, the husband gets a phone call and turns out to be from an old friend of theirs who is named Amy, who invites them to come to this hotel. Um, we could tell by the body language of the bride that this is not good news. The young man's name is Ben, and as far as I could get, the young lady's name is Emmy. Okay, so Emmy and Ben they go to the hotel, and this hotel, and it is a weird hotel the minute they put their foot in it. Um, the hotel owner is leading them. First says it's closed, and then the couple talks her into letting them stay for the night, and the lady leads them into this labyrinth of a hotel, um, and tells them to stay in their room and don't come out at night. Uh, so then they start bickering because of the ex girlfriend who called. Uh, as they're bickering, they hear all sorts of weird noises, and they start to investigate. And then they run across some weird masked creatures. And the creatures turned out to be the ex girlfriend Amy and her production crew. They're there to film them, to scare them, the young couple, and they do, and they start talking, and then you can definitely see the tension rising because the bride is Emmy is threatened by Amy, and so Amy invites them to come to the room for a drink, and Emmy doesn't want to. She goes back to her room, and then Amy and Ben goes in their room, and they start drinking a little bit. And she's trying to get Ben to confess that he made a mistake. Emmy discovers a weird creature, a body in her hotel room. She runs out. She tells Ben and Amy what she saw. They all go back to her room. Of course, there's nothing there. Um, and then as they're trying to figure this out, uh, they're stopped by another woman, and she has a gun and she starts killing people. She orders the Amy and Emmy and Amy, Emmy, and Ben into a room, and then these weird creatures start popping up, and she kills them too. And then this government guy comes over with two of his aides, and they take. Okay, so you get where I'm getting at here. There's not enough information to really let you know really about any of the characters' names. All I can tell you is this is a 63-minute episode of a double cross, a triple cross, a quadruple cross. It's like here's your four main characters. They get jumped by one person. This one person puts their agenda into place, and then that person is caught by two other people. They put their agenda in place, and then they're caught by three other people. And finally, we see that we hear that the plot 40 minutes into this is the creatures are coming from the earth, and they plan on affecting everybody. And this one guy who's at the hotel, he's trying to develop a serum, and he's been experimenting on unwilling victims by injecting them with the serum. And because once they die, they regenerate. So like zombies, basically. So it's basically like a zombie movie, but oh Lord. Yeah, this is like the hardest movie I've had to review because I really can't tell you anything about it because there's nothing to tell you. There's no information out there. I will say this. If this is a pilot for a movie, and this is also in China, I should have mentioned that, Mandarin and English subtitles. If this is a TV show, then it gets off to an interesting start. Interesting. It needs more detailed. If this is a standalone movie, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. It's 63 minutes. There's not enough time to do a proper backstory. You land in the middle of the soup and you have no idea what you're watching or how it started or where it's going. The only thing you can know about is if there's a pilot for a TV show, then yes, this could be a great jump off point. But it's hard to say. There's just nothing here to tell you anything about it. So it's really hard to tell you whether I like this or not. If it's a TV show, yes. If it's a standalone movie, no. There's no special features on here. The cut and editing is really uneven. Like I said, it comes across more like a pilot. Like you're going to go there, you're going to follow the episodes, and you'll get revealed more information, and then it would make complete sense. But if I'm just going to sit there and just watch this, just to watch it, at the end of the movie, I'm going to be going like, what the hell did I watch? And another bad thing, too, is there's no list of credits here. I've never seen this before. It looks like, I think maybe our good friend Peter was confused. Maybe Peter himself was sitting there going like, maybe I can send it to the Cheetah and Patrick. Maybe they can solve this for me. Peter, we failed you, buddy. So yeah, there's no any information. There's no producer, director. I guess the director is Dai Lee. I had to go through. I couldn't find him on the database. It took me a minute to find this movie. If you type in this movie's title, good luck. There is one thing I would like to recommend to Bayview if they would think about doing this for their future releases. I would love to see them take a page from exploitation films, art exploitation films, and what they used to do on their spine is to list their information on here, like their name would be here, and their the serial number or however they dictate the movie, and then on the bottom of that they would put a little box and they would put the country that the movie was from. Like if this was from China, it would be from China. If it was from Taiwan, I'd say Taiwan. Hong Kong, Hong Kong. You know what I'm saying? Singapore, Singapore. That would be really helpful going forward. If you guys could do something like that, it would be helpful, for sure. Overall, I guess I can't give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down because I just don't have enough information. I just don't know if this is a TV show or a standalone. Like I said, a standalone, no. A TV show, I'm intrigued. I would like to see more. But this is also 2017. I'm looking at the database. I don't see anything else. Nothing. I don't see this being a TV show or nothing like that. So my feeling is this is a standalone, but I could be wrong because there's just not any information out there. Badass cover though, right? I will give it that. It's a great cover. All right, so that's our review for today. Hopefully I confused you as much as it confused me. But we do have one more to go. So yeah, we'll be back with that one shortly. So if you're into into adventure, and you can figure this out, maybe speaking Mandarin would help you, then give it a shot and contact us and let us know what this movie's about. All right, thanks so much, and we will talk at you soon. If you're new to the channel, please consider giving us a sub, hitting the notification bell, and leaving us a comment. Thank you so much, and like I said, we'll see you soon. Peace.